Hello and welcome back to my channel, Brahmaloka Tarot, for another pick a card reading. And this one is your year in detail 2025 for finance, career, relationships, and more. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards, and each pile has a different tarot deck that will be used. Let me introduce your piles to you now by showing your significator cards and crystals selected for your reading. Pile number 1 has this card, Ancestral Love, and that is with this prehnite pendant. Pile number 2 has this card, Sage Stick, and that is with the Chakra Reiki symbol on an amethyst stone. Amethyst. Pile number 3 is this card with Medicine Wheel, and that is with this double-pointed rhodochrosite. So please take a moment or two longer to take a look, cast your gaze over all 3 piles. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And go down to the comment section or the description box to go to the timestamps that correspond to your chosen pile. And then click on it and you'll get taken straight to that reading. So I will see you guys in your separate readings. If you are still here in the introduction, then I do have channeled messages for every pile, every group, and I will read those out initially before beginning the diving into each and every pile here. And then I do have a breakdown of what we're going to do for this reading, because it's for your year in 2025. So we're just going to do an overview for all the piles. So step 1 is we go through all of your oracle cards and tarot cards for the chosen pile. We'll do an overall theme with your star seed and chakra love cards. I have a specific timing card so that you can be extra aware of the cosmic timing. Divine Masters and Archangels overseeing your years. I have chosen mushroom spirits for your yearly overview, chosen animal spirits, chosen tree spirits, chosen blossom, butterfly, dragon spirits, chosen rune for the overview of the year, and then a chosen archetype as well to pay special attention to for 2025. And then I have an additional energy card, star card, and sacred travelers card for extra info. So we will kind of do a trimester overview. So for the first 4 months, then the next 4 months, then the next 4 months. We'll see how far we get with that. And then the last step would just be asking the pendulum a yes or no question. And I have my pendulum here, so we'll just do that at the end of the reading. Okay, so if you are still in the introduction, kudos to you. Otherwise, I will see you in your separate readings. Thank you. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your 2025 reading, your year in detail, finance, career, relationships, and more. Thank you for being here today. If you chose this pile, then this is your significator card. It's called Ancestral Love with Tending, the number 8. And then you have this beautiful prehnite stone. It always reminds me of like this green lightning flash. You can kind of like see through it clearly as well. I don't know if you can see it very well. There we go. And I do have channeled readings. Thank you if you were in the introduction group. I will be taking another 1 or 2 of these initially, and then if you want to know like the detailed breakdown, then go back to the introduction, and further along in the introduction it's there. I have channeled readings for you, so let me do that first and foremost. Pile number 1. Right here. Whoo, there's a lot. So I'm just going to read it off first and foremost, and you can take it or leave it. Again, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and let alone the stuff that doesn't. I hope that a lot of this does resonate for you. It was beautiful, beautiful channeled messages for each and every group. Okay, pile 1. Sunflowers and sunstone, coffee and cacao, opening, blossoming of a greater level of spirituality. I heard Allegra, catnip, feline friend, feline cycles, moon cycles. Pay attention to your cycles. It does not matter if you're male, female, cis, or anything, etc. Do you have some anger? I see the color red. Red, round, ruby, robust, rambunctious. The R's, the letter R in the alphabet, so that may be important to you. And then I wrote down reindeer, the Norse mythologies, circles and cycles, circling back in time but moving ahead, circling back in time but moving ahead, peeling another layer of the onion, clearing the way for a bright new day. Gold colors, lower chakras, third eye chakra cleanse, garnish, tapestry. Then I wrote down Levi's, which is a type or brand of jeans or pants, so I don't know if that's important to anyone. It just came through. And then it says, and spiritus novus. Also it says, hold on, no, let go, no, hold on, no, let go, no. Tug of war, action versus inaction, activity versus inactivity. And then I wrote down an affirmation: I love all my opposites and I accept them with ease. I wrote down ascension. Life is still very busy and bustling in 2025. Some may start a new business, or your business is going to take off. Temperance. That was a temperance with an exclamation point at the end. I don't think there's anything on the back, is there? No. So these were 1 full page of channeled messages for each group. Okay. So we have ancestral love for 2025. Pile number 1. This is going to be an amazing year for you from what I'm already seeing and feeling and hearing. You're connected to your ancestors. You're connected to your higher self. You're connected to the spiritual beings of love and light. You're connected very much so to your ancestors, though, and they're coming through for you in this way, through these messages that I'm relaying to you. Okay, so let's just take a look at your tarot cards. Let's do like 1 or 2 more significator cards. Excuse me. Okay, so we got this one, the Tower. No wonder the ancestors are coming through for you. The Tower with the number 16, so you have the 8 and the 16, which is double the number. So this year is going to be a pretty spectacular year. The Tower is nothing to fear, actually. It's just helping you to rebuild your foundation, because maybe your foundation was a little rocky to start with, and you've been working on it, from what I hear, for the last couple of years. You've been working on breaking down the things that don't serve you, and really, if you still have a few things to work on in 2025, 2024 was definitely a year of kind of like breaking things down to their smallest components and rebuilding. So also this year is kind of similar. It's in addition to 2024, where you're rebuilding and restructuring things in a way that is way more sustainable for you and for your future. So with seeing the Tower, there's other structures maybe that are wanting to fall away, and that's okay. You do have a lot of guidance. You have a lot of ancestral love and guidance right now. So I think because of the support system that you have right now, it's going to be very supportive, a supportive year, despite some of the movement that's happening right now. And we did get a lot of like cycles, circling back in time, moving ahead, peeling off the layers of the onion, clearing the things that, you know, clearing the way for a bright new day is another thing that I heard. So a lot of the lower chakras, rebuilding the lower chakras, coming back to center. Okay, so I'll get more of these later on, but I just wanted to see another significator card for you. And we are going to likely need a couple of, like, we'll see how many oracle cards we can get through on this table before I have to clear it off and do start over again. So let's see, we've got a lot of cards actually. We'll do the small cards here first, like these two here. And okay, we have the blue flame with connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Connect to the blue flame. Lots of blues here, even though like in the channeled messages there is a lot of like brighter colors and fiery colors and some like, but maybe that's the reason why some of this is coming through, because it's like the water and fire balancing. That temperance card is coming through again, that patience, you know, helping to even out or balance out the fire with the water sign. We have the heart chakra with rose quartz and self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. So this is a year of self-acceptance, self-love, treasuring yourself is what I hear. Really coming back home, coming back to center. Okay. This is a time card, so let's see what your specific cosmic time card is. This is like a time of the year or a specific timing for yourself, for this group, to pay specific attention to that time, okay? So it says in the spring, a time of renewal, rebirth, awakening. Yeah, the springtime is going to be a huge shift for you in your awakening and your leveling up. There's going to be a major shift in the spring. Okay, and we have this card, which is a rune symbol. And on the back, I'm learning these as we go. So it's Tiwaz, the letter T. Do you see that? And it says the pronunciation is Tawaz. What is Tiwaz? Tawaz. Theme is the warrior. Keywords is warrior, honor, spiritual strength, preparedness, self-sacrifice. Magical working is spiritual self-discipline, achieving victory with honor, righteous success, support noble causes, and key phrases are prepare for battle, focus, challenges to overcome, self-discipline and honor, sharpen your body, mind, and sword. It's the rune number 17. That might be an important number for you. I'm just going to put that right here. We're just going to keep on going here. We do have a smaller card here. This is a stone that wanted to come through for you, a chosen stone for the year. So maybe this stone would be something that you'd want to have on your body or near you, or for you to work with this stone. Okay, we have turquoise with peace, tranquility, patience. Tranquil and calm, turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in the everyday, and each moment in your life matters. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all your labors of love, including yourself. Going back to the self-love. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many Native American traditions and used as a source of healing and connection. Link to the heavens within yourself, the parts that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. And then there's connection to Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. So that is turquoise. Beautiful. This looked like the earth to me. the earth. Getting grounded a little bit. Okay, so we have a archetype card. This is a card that will connect you to the archetype of the year, something that you may want to work with, okay? So it's the Hunter. The Hunter with the number 9. And it's with the horse going towards the light. See the horse, this dark horse coming from the darkness, out of darkness, coming from darkness to light. So there's something that you're bringing about, something that you are birthing into creation, and maybe that is going to be in the spring. There's some sort of some creative thing that you are bringing into reality in this, into the world, and you're birthing it. Probably starting that by the springtime, or if you haven't already done so. And I think that yeah, there's activity versus inactivity. I love all my opposites and accept them with ease. So there's that light and dark aspect, and then the water and fire aspect, and you're kind of like coming to acceptance within yourself, the opposites within you, because you can hold both. You're so powerful that you can hold both opposites. And then you realize that you're actually beyond those opposites. You are that which is one, the oneness you seek within everything and within everyone. And you can find that and understand that when you seek that within yourself. Through self-love, through self-love practices, and through shadow work, maybe. That's the Hunter. And then the Hunter and the Warrior kind of go together. So there's this strength, this spiritual strength that's really coming through right now for you. And that is because you have so much ancestral love and support. They're helping you through this tower moment, or these tower moments. And I don't think that they're big tower moments anymore. I think that you've gone through quite a few big major tower moments over the past couple of years. So in this year, 2025, it's just like smaller tower moments, smaller things, because you've already been rebuilding and circling back around and finding the things that no longer work for you, and letting them go. Yeah, and that persistence, that perseverance, that determination is within you. That warrior within, that strength within is coming out right now, and you're not doing it alone. You're not doing any of this alone. So if you feel alone in this time, just be aware that you have a lot of spiritual friends, helpers, ancestors, allies, ascended masters who are here to help you along the way. And yeah, we have a lot of friends here. So let's see who else is coming through for you, okay? Because we have like animal friends, spirit animals, spirit trees, ascended masters. Let's see who this is. We have Thoth. I think I'm saying that right. Thoth, with divine magic. The teacher awakens. The student becomes the master. So for you, see this third eye opening up to the knowledge of the heavens. You, my friend, in pile number 1, are becoming awakened to the truth of it all. You are becoming awakened to your own truth. Yeah, this is beautiful. Divine magic is all around you, and I think it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like realizing how wonderful each and every breath is. At each and every second of your life is magical. And through, you can find the magic even within the mundane. even through the repetition of each and every day. Some people say, oh my gosh, this is the same day we're doing it, same stuff over and over again, blah, blah, blah. Just very tiring, very gruesome work. But if you really step back, or I should say, and if you really step back, you also recognize how each and every breath is so precious and so special, how life is so precious and so special. So you may be circling back around to some of these old cycles, and what you're doing though is ascending. You're seeing things from a different point of view every time you come back around, and you feel like, wow, wasn't I here? This is deja vu. Wasn't I here just last year or the year before? Nothing's changing. Well, it is, because the internal is changing. You are birthing into a new future. You have really persevered through some sort of dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul. You have persevered through way more tower moments, many more tower moments in the past. And I think that these ones that are coming are just smaller tower moments, like I said before. Divine magic is all around you. Pay attention to the divine within everyone and everything around you. Bring yourself back to the moment. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Which one do I want to do? I want to do the animal spirit. Should I do the animal spirit? Okay, I'll do the animal spirit. We've got swan with grace. You who glides across the water of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Why are you here? That's a big question to ask, right? Why are you here? And I think that what I can tell you is you're here to experience divine grace and divine magic. The Divine Mother is coming through all of this right now. Through your ancestors, through the blue flame, through your chakras, your bodily systems, your energy centers, through the turquoise and the horse and Tiwas and Thoth and the swan. There's a lot of like the water element coming through as well. Swans are so graceful too. And I think if you've been looking for love, and I hear looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in all the wrong places. I don't know if I'm actually singing a song or not, but that's like going around in my head. And maybe that was the past. Because what you're looking for in someone else is within yourself already. That love and that grace and that divine magic is within you. And then when you realize that, your life becomes love. Your life becomes magical. And you find the right people and the right situations and the right moments and the right timing, and everything just lines up perfectly in so many synchronistic, beautiful, loving, synchronistic events. This swan is just telling you that this life, your purpose here and 2025, it's going to be more graceful to you. You have this blossoming of a greater level of spirituality. I wrote that down in the channeled messages. Okay, let's take a look. We have a mushroom spirit that wanted to come through. We have the scarlet elf cap with healing. And this reminds me, this really looks like meat. Doesn't it look like flesh or meat? Maybe even a steak. So the scarlet elf cup, when I'm just, thinking about it and seeing it in this way for you guys. It's like in the number 20 too. That might be something of significance to you, the number 20. You are healing on the bodily level. You're healing your emotions and your body, especially. There may have been something going on with your body. There may have been some ailments, some dis-ease within the body, and the body and emotions are healing this year in 2025. They are healing and they are healed. You can say that. My body and my emotions are healing and they are healed. And they will be healed. Okay, we've got a smaller card here I can fit probably up here, and then I'm going to have to probably, we've got a few more cards. We've got silver birch. Silver birch. So that tree spirit came through for you, pile number 1. So maybe sitting with the birch tree, the silver birch tree, or a birch tree, or even just the spirit of birch tree would be helpful throughout this year, just as a reminder to connect with all these spirits and allies during the year 2025. Okay, so we have an angel card here. Let's see which angel is here for you. Number 15, Jophiel. This is one of my favorite archangels. This angel is the angel of joy. And with all these colors, the color of the solar plexus chakra, that star chakra, that center chakra, the third one, it's like it's above your navel and below your diaphragm, or like right at the diaphragm. And that is your chakra of self, of the ego, which is good, which is really good, because it helps you with your self-expression, with your ego, with your confidence within yourself. So if you've had any doubts, call upon Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel will help you connect to your solar plexus, to your confidence within yourself. And you will exude that, just like she's opening her arms. And look at all the beautiful blue butterflies around her and the pink roses. It's so symbolic. It's like in this field of green around her, there's so much lush, beautiful, abundant energy that's coming through, and this joy is abundant. And I think that you're going to experience more joy in 2025. Okay, here is a card that shows your dragon butterfly, and this says affection with rose and reverdens blue, which is the dragon butterfly right here. The butterfly is transformed into the dragon. That's just the way that this type of card is. Okay, so beautiful yellow rose right here. Again, more yellow. So there's a connection to the lower chakras and your upper chakras. There is a connection to the heavens and the earth. There is more of a stability, a more stable connection that's happening for yourself. You're going to feel a lot more stable within your body and your mind. You're going to connect a lot more with your heart center. And this rose, there's a lot of love coming through for you right now. There's a lot of healing within your heart center, because the heart center is actually the middle road between the upper chakras and the lower chakras. So because there was a lot of lower chakra healing that's happening, there's also upper level chakras, the greens and the blues are coming out too. So there's this balancing between the upper and lower chakras right now that's happening for you and to you through 2025, and it's probably already been happening in 2024. This is just an ongoing healing that's happening for you. And this is great because you're really coming into alignment with yourself, with your real self, with your true self. And you're not going to be afraid of expressing who you truly are to anyone. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Look at that. Can you see that? I don't know if it's like getting a little, yeah, there we go. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Okay, and again, a beautiful, lush scenery, all this expansion, and there's a rainbow with the symbol of hope, and there's a tree with fruit on it, and there's a peacock right here, which is a symbol of self-expression and confidence and uniqueness as well. And you have fellow travelers, so I think you're going to be meeting people during this year. You're going to be meeting more people and more connecting with more spiritual beings during this time of 2025, pile number 1. So you have a lot of support, Call upon them when you need them. Call upon all of the support. And you still have a couple more cards here. So let's see. We've got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Look at this, number 36. Archangel Ariel, look at the colors, all these colors, the yellows and the oranges and the reds, and then the blues and the purples. It's like this chakra balance that's happening. So second chakra, Archangel Ariel, she is the sacral chakra. She's like the guardian of the sacral chakra, which really helps you to balance your creativity and bring your creativity into reality. She's holding this ball of fire within her sacral chakra. That ball of fire is within all of us, and especially you guys in pile number 1. I wouldn't be surprised if you're ready to birth something into this world, whether it be a real baby or a project, or even it said, like, what did it say in the yeah, it says life is still very busy. Some may start a new business, or your business is going to take off. So this is really important because you have some creative idea that's being birthed right now. And again, if it's a real baby, congratulations. And if it is not a baby, it's something that you are birthing into existence as we speak. And in 2025, this is your opportunity right now to create. Okay, and we got beauty with another swan. I can't make this up, guys. I cannot make this up. Look at this. We've got the swan here and the swan here. So you are here to create beauty. I keep on hearing that. And I didn't know why I kept hearing it. Beauty. It's because you are here to create beauty, to see the beauty within everything, not just to create it, but to be it and to love it and to walk the beauty way. It says a swan glides into view. I don't know if you can see this very well. Okay, what does beauty mean to you? Does it evoke wonder, peace, joy, meaning, or something else? How much does the pursuit of beauty guide your actions? Ask yourself whether your unique perspective on beauty is benefiting or hindering you. Okay, and that's with Libra and material. So again, Libra is balance, right? Is the symbol of balance. And then it says material. So there is definitely a connection with those lower chakras, because the lower chakras connect to the material world. So there is more, there's more good things that are going to happen for you, whether that be increase in wealth, whether that be, you're going to have more love surrounding you. You are going to be more loving to yourself, and you are going to attract more love into your life. So if you are single, that's a really, really positive thing, right? And also, I think you're going to be experiencing, I hate when other people say this, but a glow up. You're actually going to feel a lot more beautiful or handsome, and this year is really like a wonderful, unique opportunity to be able to express yourself in the physical world. You're going to have more money, and more possessions and more, yeah, I guess more material things to be able to express yourself in the way that you want. And it doesn't mean that you're going to turn to complete materialism, because you still have that spiritual aspect. Again, it's you know, it's the opposites that you're able to hold together in your own body in complete balance. In complete balance. Okay, let's see what else you need to hear. Oh, we had that in the reverse position, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Ooh, the Magician, and then the Moon. Okay. And I think the Magician was in reverse, so I do think like there may be a little bit of a stall happening. The Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like a release of some long-standing issues. It may be slow going initially until I think the springtime for you. The Chariot and the Magician in reverse, I'm thinking like things will be a little bit more slow to manifest. And this is good because you need a slowing down. The pace of society, the pace of your life has been like on steroids, really. It's been like going way too fast, honestly. And even though I feel like you're saying, yeah, but I want this and I want that, and it's not happening yet, it's that temperance is coming through again. It's like asking you to be patient, because all these things have to happen before you can really experience your true self, your highest potential. And this is happening all now, right? I think by springtime, you're going to feel like a strong move forward. And you do have all the resources that you have, but you're doubting it. I don't know why you're doubting it. And then the Moon. So you do have, this is something that, this whole thing, this beauty, this grace that's bestowed upon you, and the support that you're receiving from the ancestors, it's like you can't even see what's coming, and you may have gone through a real strong, real hard dark night of the soul, but this perseverance, you know, it keeps on. There's a voice that keeps on coming through for your group that says, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't quit before the miracle occurs. Keep going, my friends. Keep going. Okay. And, oh, wow. So these two fell out on the ground, and they were in the upright. It's Justice and the Ten of Cups. See how it's blurry though? Like how you couldn't really see when I was doing this. It was like really blurry. The autofocus wasn't really like wanting to work. Now it is. It's like you can't see that you are receiving this joy, that you are receiving this good news because of all the tower moments that you've had to deal with over the past couple of years. You just feel like, I don't know if I can do one more thing. I don't know if I can keep on going. And you know what? You can't keep on going at the pace you're going at. You can't do it because it's not like what us humans are supposed to be doing. Like, we're not robots. You know, I hope that AI actually helps with this so that we can move forward and, you know, be able to create and not put so much emphasis on like on productivity though, even though it's like there's a lot to do with creation and creativity and producing something in your life experience, especially in 2025. There's something that you're birthing, but it's not to be productive, so to speak. And I'm doing like this to be productive, so to speak. It's actually because you want to create beauty in your life, and you want to do something that you feel will create a positive, beautiful outcome. This Ten of Cups and Justice, this is exactly what you're going to experience. in 2025. It's just hidden because of the moon. It's hidden. Your intuition is correct. So, you know, with the Chariot and Magician and the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's kind of showing like that you are doubting yourself. You're doubting that you have the things that you need in order to make create the life that you want. You feel like things are going really slow, and maybe they are in a way, but it's for your good. It's for your benefit, actually, because you have been the warrior for so long. You have been persevering for so long. You've been going through the dark night for a very long time. And I think, like, finally, even though you can't see this is what's going to happen. There's a little bit of like a blurriness to your vision, so to speak, but you're healing from the inside out. And that's what you're going to see in 2025. This beauty all around you. You're going to be experiencing this very soon, my dear pile number 1. Okay, so I'm going to clear all this off, and we'll just ask like if there's any other thing that wants to come through for your, I'm going to be just breaking it down in trimesters. So for the first 4 months, and then the next 4 months, and then the next 4 months. So let's do that. I'm just going to clear this, and I'll be right back. Okay, pile 1. So I'm going to use this to this is January through April, January, February, March, and April. This is the first trimester for the year for you guys. And then I will just choose maybe a tea leaf from here and a couple of cards that'll tell you a little bit more about your finance, career, and relationships. Okay, so what is it that is strongly coming out for you guys, pile number 1? Okay, the Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. That's the Wheel. And then Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. So there may be a little bit of still a little bit of a hard time. And I'm not saying hard. I think it's just because we did get it's December, guys. So January is just around the corner, and yeah, this is just telling you that there probably is a little bit of that doubting yourself and indecisiveness and not sure like which way to go, and there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be released in your energy field. That's okay. It's like peeling the layer of an onion. That's what we had. We are kind of circling back around to some of the things that don't work for you. And there may be people who aren't working for you anymore, meaning like you're just ready to let them go, you know, let go and let God, because they might not be, if they're gossiping about all your secrets, they may not be the people that you want to be around. Okay, so let's just see any other thing that wants to come through right now for pile number 1 through the first trimester. 5 of Coins. Yeah, feeling left out a little bit. Death, like kind of resistance to something that's ending. 8 of Cups, not feeling like you can walk away from a certain person or people or a certain situation. The 3 of Cups. Okay, so you are making new connections. Oops, hold on a sec. And then let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Justice and 9 of Wands. So we'll just keep it at that. It looks like, you know, there's a little bit of resistance that's happening on your behalf, on your part, that doesn't want something to end, but you're just feeling like you've kind of been like left out for a little while, and whether that be in a relationship or relationships, if it's been in your career or something like that, maybe it's just like not meant for you, because it looks like, you know, if the Death card and the Eight of Cups were turned, it actually would be good, because then you're letting something go that no longer serves you, and you know that. So you know in your heart of hearts that there's something that needs to be let go, someone or something in your life that needs to be let go, and there is a little bit of resistance happening. You're indecisive about it. And the Three of Cups, Justice, and Nine of Wands together coming out, it's like you are creating better community for yourself, actually, even during this time when you're indecisive. And this is justice for you. This is something that's good for you, that's happening for you. Because, yeah, with the number 11, your angels are kind of like helping you through this, cut through all of this stuff, right? The sword of truth, the sword of justice is happening. And the Nine of Wands, I really like this one, actually. You see all the, like, the skulls lit up with on the wands, the end of the wands. Anyhow, Nine of Wands is like, you're this warrior who's come out victorious. You're this warrior coming out victorious. So persevere. Take heed of what is no longer serving you, and try not to resist, because resistance will make it a lot harder for you to let go, and let the good things come through for you. Okay? I really think you just need to let go of whatever this energy is. It might just be an energy of, you know, lack, an energy of lack, because there's a really good energy wanting to come through for you the first 4 months. Oops. Okay, let's take a look at your second trimester. Your second trimester. Okay, so for pile number 1, your second trimester, May, June, July, and August. Let's just get a couple of tea leaves and a couple of cards for you to kind of take a look, an overview. Gong, an exciting event. And Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. That one came out in the first. So there is definitely someone who's been on your back about something, but there's an exciting event happening for you in the second trimester of 2025. So let's take a look now at what else this might be for you. Let's just take that one. The Knight of Swords. And, ooh, we got the Tower, but that was in reverse. The Hermit. Okay. And then we've got Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. You're asked to go a little bit inwards in the second trimester, going into yourself. There's something coming really fast. The Knight of Swords is like the fastest knight of them all. And there is a Tower moment that you're resisting here. Again, it might be like connected to this parrot, someone who gossips about all your secrets. So it's like not wanting to let go of a certain situation. So what you have to do is really go inwards, right? And seek your own guidance, because your guidance is going to be on point. It's going to be correct. So I would suggest taking a little bit more time internally to really understand how you're feeling about a certain someone or a certain situation, whether that be in your finance, in your career, or in your relationships. Okay, it'll be different for everyone. And then the Seven of Swords, yeah, there's definitely something or someone or some energy taking up space in your mind. It's time to let that go. It's time to learn how to say no to that energy. It's time to learn how to say no and how to really just, love yourself. Give yourself the love that you need and want. The Knight of Cups is like there's this offering coming for you and to you that is much better than what you had ever hoped for. Okay, there's an opportunity coming for you. There's a person who may be like your knight in shining armor who's going to be coming through, and you won't be able to see it necessarily because you're going through all this other stuff, and like some energy is really like stubborn, very stubborn. But there is going to be a change, a shift in all of this during this time. Okay, let's take a look now at your last trimester. Okay, so we have September, October, November, December on the board here for you, and we're just going to take a look at the tea leaves, take a couple of tea leaves out, and then take a couple of these cards, the tarot cards from your tarot deck out, and see what in your third trimester to experience in 2025 it's going to be. Okay, so let's see for your tea leaves. What is it that pile number 1 needs to know? Marriage, and you should accept valid criticism. Okay, and then dealings or relationship with a man, or in this case it might be dealings or relationship with a masculine energy, right? So marriage, cup, and man. Cup in tarot would equal emotions, so you should accept valid criticism. So is there a cup? There's an emotional connection that's happening. Emotional. Ooh, okay, 5 of Wands, conflict. The 9 of Swords, so that's releasing worry and anxiety. The Devil, okay, with temptation. And the 8 of Wands, coming really fast. King of Wands with the peacock, or no, that's the, what is this? It looked like a peacock, but it's actually a phoenix rising, right? Oh, that all went all the way down. We got the King of Coins, so that's the last one right here, and that was upright when it fell. So we've got the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Devil card, the 8 of Wands, King of Wands, and King of Coins all upright. So this, I think, is finally showing you in the third quarter of 2025 that you are releasing this conflict. You're releasing the worry. You're no longer going to let the devil take you over, that temptation of staying in a relationship or in a commitment that you don't want. Because this marriage, right? You may not be, so it may be connected to marriage, it may be connected to a certain someone, a partnership, a business partnership, but this isn't working, right? So you're finally coming to realization and coming to terms to release that which no longer serves you. And the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the King of Coins, you got 2 kings there. It's like this energy is coming really fast to you. As soon as you released everything, this energy of stability and of financial gain and pleasure and passion are coming to you at the end of, or the third trimester of 2025. So there's still a lot going on. There's still a lot going on in 2025 that needs to be dealt with. And there's something that you're really, like some stubborn energy that was really hard for you to let go of, but you did, and you are, and that's happening in 2025. It can happen even faster than this. It's just that this is a collective reading, so it just depends on who you are and what's going on and what this really entails, what's happening for you in 2025. Yeah, what a great reading though, because it looks like you're gonna finally feel confident and supported, even through this whole thing, through this stubborn energy, okay? Oh, and at the bottom, I just had to look, the bottom of the deck, the tarot deck, has the Magician. Do you see that? That's you. You now have all the resources that you need. This is not in reverse. This is in the upright position. You have all the resources you need in 2025 to make your dreams a reality, to get rid of those stubborn energies, the devilish, those demons in your life, the temptations, some of you, it might actually be some sort of like addiction as well, is what I'm getting. So if it's something that you're addicted to, sugars, food consumption, drugs, whatever it is, you'll be coming clear of that. You'll become sober and clear of that tempting energy, that stubborn energy, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful to see all this coming clear, nearing the third trimester of 2025. So that, my friends, is your reading for 2025. Thank you for holding on, hanging on. It's a little bit longer of a reading for you, but I hope that you have gleaned some information on this and can act accordingly. So much love to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up if you resonated with this reading. Comment down in the comment section. Let me know what resonated for you and how I can be of greater service to you guys at Brahmaloka Tarot. Thank you so much and take care. Bye for now. Jai Ma. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading, your year in detail, 2025, your finance, career, relationships, and more. If you chose this pile, then this is your significator card, the Sage Stick with the number 13. And the Choku ray symbol on an amethyst crystal. Okay, so I'll put that over here. And we will take 1 or 2 of these cards to also be a significator card for you for 2025, just to give us a little bit more information as we begin your reading. But before we do anything, I have channeled messages for each and every pile. So I will read your channeled messages. It's a page long. Excuse me. So Sage Stick Cleanse. And it's interesting because also the Choku ray symbol is a symbol of cleansing and clearing the path for new things to come through. So this is a cleansing and clearing symbol in Reiki. It's the first symbol that you use before using any other symbol. And then we have the Sage Stick, which is wonderful because it has the cleansing and it has the number 13, which makes me think of death and rebirth. And that full moon, there's a I hear within the first full moon, clear your space, clear your mind. Okay. Let me read your channeled messages here. I've got a whole bunch. It says ease. That is your word for 2025. Practicing living in ease. EASE. Vitamin D is important for your group. Get out in the sun. Eat foods rich in vitamin D, like mushrooms. How are you sleeping? So you may be a light sleeper, especially on the full moon of the month. That's interesting about the full moon of the month. Extra energy on full moons. Interesting how this happens. Dogs as companions. Lightness. Eat lighter in 2025 if that feels good for you and for your body. If you have an interest in taking classes, you may have an interest in taking these classes like foraging foods, IT, learning AI. That's a big one. Learning and curious to learn anything. maybe a cooking class, a dance class, aerobics. I have question marks on all of those because it might be different for each and every one of you. And then I have written down quantum mechanics, yoga, spirituality, mathematics, sewing classes, STEM classes, astrology, heightening your intuition, like classes for heightening your intuition. So it's time to learn new things for your group. Get back to school, learn a trade, learn a new hobby, start a business, create a new app, sell merch. All of it helps with learning. Ultimately, doing things you enjoy will bring more joy into. Ultimately, doing something you enjoy will bring more joy into your life. I wrote down things that you might want to eat: bananas, apricots, and then I have angels, wands, astro dice, almonds, cherries, and cranberries. Luck is changing for the better. The movie Up came through for your group. And then I wrote down celestial activations and love is near. Love is near. Okay. So those are your channeled messages, pile number 2. Let's take a look at, before we dive into this, let's take a look at your tarot cards here and just get like maybe 1 or 2 cards for us to start with. Woo, okay. Wow, you got the 2 8s. 8 of Wands and 8 of Swords. 8 of Wands and 8 of Swords. 8, 8. The 8s are of abundance, numbers of abundance. It's interesting because the 8 of Swords, maybe you feel a little bit trapped right now. Maybe if you feel like there's something that you've been wanting to do, but you feel like you can't do it for some reason because either you don't have enough money to do it, or you don't know how to do it. You feel fearful that you might fail. You feel fearful that you might succeed. Some people might feel that way. But it's definitely just mind stuff. It's not real. Like it's real. It's definitely real in your mind, but it's not anything that you can't overcome. The 8 of Wands, energy is coming really quickly to you. Energy is coming really quickly to you. A lot of beauty is coming to you. So you may actually be interested in pile number 1. If you came from pile number 1, this might be also part of your it might be yours as well to take. I don't know. I'm like getting my voice is a little more scratchy and more raspy with your group. It may also be that like I did just do pile number 1, so my voice is getting raspy from that, but I don't think it's just that. I think it's maybe something to do with the throat chakra for you guys. So let's take a look at your smaller cards. We do have a chakra card and a affirmations card in here somewhere. Yeah, these 2 cards here. So we'll do those 2 cards first. We have inner alchemy. With inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Okay. I like that. And then we have the crown chakra with howlite. And it says meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Okay, hold on 1 second. I am feeling really hot. I have the, I think I've told you guys before, I put heaters on. It's the middle of winter right now for us, and it can get really cold in my little office space. So I have these little space heaters, and they're like they work really well, by the way, but I have 2 of them on. I really think I need to turn them off, or at least 1 of them off, because I'm like burning up in here. And I think also the energy is like coming through really fast for your group. And so sometimes I can experience that through my body, and it just feels like, oh, too much heat. Okay, I turned 1 off. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look. We have 1 card here that is a cosmic timing card. So this will give you an idea of like what time of the year to pay more special attention to, or it's more significant than the other times of the year. So let's take a look at your group what this is. And it says at the holidays. At the holidays. So each and every holiday during the 2025 year, maybe that's something really, really important, really specific to you and to what you're going through. Okay, and let's look at your rune card. This is your rune. And this is a great, like, these are rune learning cards. I'm learning runes so you can learn with me. So let's look on the back. It says Wunjo, the letter W and V. Do you see that? W and V. The pronunciation is Wunjo. Theme is joy. The keywords is attunement, coexist, peace, winning, success, and laughter. The rune number 8, you got a number 8, so you got 8, 8, and 8 all in a row, which is the number of abundance. Okay. It says magical working, bring about success, increase joy, bond friendships, create harmony. Key phrases are things are going well, joy and happiness are present, harmonious relationships, and positive flowing energy. Really, really great to see that. So we technically have like the 3 8s right here. And I'm going to look up the 8s, like 888. That number seems to be really significant for your group. Angel number 888. The angel number 888, that it says it's associated with abundance, success, and financial prosperity. It's considered a symbol of balance, achievement, and manifestation of goals. So that's really good. All right, abundance is coming. You're doing a good job, and abundance is coming your way. You should make room for it. Making room, clearing your space within the first full moon cycle. That might be something that's of importance right now for you, for your group. Okay, this is the crystal, the chosen crystal that wanted to come out for your group. Let's see what it is. It says Tanzanite. Oh, I love this one. I love Tanzanite. It says transmutation, illumination, and psychic. So it says connecting to your spiritual realms and beyond. Tanzanite assists in living with more awareness and bringing spirituality into your day-to-day. It helps navigate your journey between altered states of consciousness, from deep meditation to assessing psychic powers or accessing psychic powers. Metaphysical abilities are enhanced with this stone, creating a direct line of communication between you and your spirit team. Tanzanite unveils your true path, transmuting the old into the new and acknowledging that the road is ever winding. Your journey is in constant flow. Trust your path. And then it's connected to Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Jupiter. Tanzanite. I love Tanzanite. I think this just reminds me of my aunt. She's now deceased, unfortunately, and she gave me, for one of my birthdays years ago when I was a little kid, when I had my ears pierced. I got my ears pierced at 9 years old. I think at 10, she gave me some Tanzanite earrings, and I loved them. I loved them so much. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. It always made me feel beautiful as well. It may be a crystal that you want to keep on you, like wear on your body, or just bring about with you. And if it's too expensive, because I'm not really sure how expensive Tanzanite is, if it's too expensive, you can just call in the spirit of Tanzanite for 2025, for the year 2025. That would be a really good crystal to work with during this upcoming year. Okay, let's see what your archetype is. This is the archetype that you can really journal on, think about, contemplate on, and see how it fits into your life and what it means to you. Okay, so it says the threshold. The threshold. What is that one? I don't know. I'm like having a brain fart with the Roman numerals, but it's XLV. Okay. Tell me down in the comments if you guys remember what XLV is. I'll probably remember it after I do this whole entire reading for you, but I'm not just going to go back and like, yeah, anyhow, if you guys know, put it down in the comment section. The threshold. Look at all that beautiful. You're like jumping out of this darkness into the light. Wow. So this really connects with pile number 1 a little bit as well. There's that dark energy, that dullness or darkness that you have been experiencing for God knows how long, and you're jumping in to the fire, into a new experience, the threshold. It reminds me of the Fool card. Yeah, like the Fool has faith that it will jump into some new experience and it will be great. You know, the Fool doesn't know what they're jumping into, but it doesn't matter. You know, it might be a little scary, but you're finally out of your cage, right? Okay, let's see. We have other spirit. We have a spirit animal, spirit tree, spirit mushroom. Let's see. I want to do these ones here, actually. So I'm going to put these over here. These are ascended masters. Okay. So we've got Rumi, one of my buddies, one of my favorites. Rumi with mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. You are a very spiritual group, pile number 2. Wow. You are a very spiritual group. Maybe you guys do meditate, and if you don't, I would suggest maybe like finding a way to make meditation or like a breathing practice or yogic practice a part of your daily life. Rumi, and if you haven't read Rumi's poems, maybe in 2025 do that. I really think you're going to glean a lot of information from him. He's one of your guides throughout 2025. And thankfully, you can get his poems and poetry on Amazon and Audible and YouTube and all sorts of stuff. So take a look. And there's a lot of quotes that come from Rumi. There's a lot of people who quote Rumi, but it's really nice to actually like read the whole thing instead of just quotes. Quotes are good, but it's out of context, right? So I would suggest like kind of like just diving into Rumi's works and see how you do in 2025. Yeah, you guys are a spiritual group. Let's see what the other one is. Ishtar with inner learnings. Follow your heart, truth prevails. And we were picking up on that. We were picking up on that in your channeled messages because it's inner learnings. Interesting that it says learnings. Everything that I was telling you in the channeled messages was to pick up something, like learn something new. Learn something new in 2025. It doesn't matter what it is, but do something that really like you enjoy. Because the more that you enjoy it, the more joy is brought to you and the more ease in life comes to you, right? Okay, we have a lot more cards and a lot less room than I thought. So I'm going to just start overlapping them, I think. And then if I have to, I might clear the whole thing off. I don't know. I mean, I think you'll get the gist of it all. Hopefully you can snapshot this if you want. And I'll try to upload it in good quality so that you can read everything. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at your spirit tree, because we could probably put that here at least. Sugi. I don't know what this one is, guys, but it's a really cool looking tree. Sugi. Look at that. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to take a look at this one in the book. So if you don't mind waiting a moment or two, I'm going to get the tree oracle book and read this to you. I don't know where it is. Where did I put it? I don't know. Where did I put it? Oh, it's down here. Okay, with this one. The Wisdom of Trees Oracle. So this is the tree spirit that you can connect with during 2025 for the whole year. Let's see if it has like SUGI. SUGI. Okay, so it's a root because it goes by roots, trunk, leaf, and flower and fruit. So it's a root. And it's the number 31 with sacredness. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to read all this, but it says Sugi, sacredness. So it says Cryptomeria japonica. That's its Latin name. And then it says Sugi Deva message. I can remind you of the importance of finding a connection with all the invisible spirits that surround you throughout your life. I can help you to honor them every day and to remember that all aspects of nature are sacred. It is common to see Sugi trees growing near temples and shrines in Japan, where they are regarded as sacred trees. Many of them are so extremely old, which adds to their venerability. Not vulnerability, it says venerability. The Sugi tree growing in the grounds of the Shinto Sugawara Shrine in Yamanaka, Onsen, Japan, I hope I'm saying all of that right, is thought to be at least 2,000 years old. The Jomon Sugi in Yakushima is possibly even older and is one of the reasons why the island has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sugi wood is light red, resistant to decay, and is used widely for building. Rise above the difficulties and see their true spiritual nature. Instead, it's talking about like if you have a maybe a misunderstanding or problem with someone's behavior is troubling you. But I think also it's just about the sacredness of life. It's really connecting you to the joy of life, to the sacredness of life, and to make your life a living prayer, your life a living meditation, to be aware in every single moment instead of thinking about the future or the past in each and every moment. Try and bring yourself to the present moment and work with the Sugi tree to help you with that. The Sugi tree, it sounds like, has been around for a very long time, and one of them is like 2,000 years old. It's like really ancient. So some of these things, like getting to the root of your issues, to the root of the matter, to the root of your heart, is it's ancient. Like you're ancient. You're ancient. You've been around the block a few times, guys. All right. Let's see what other cards we have. I'm gonna have to start stacking them. I want to do the mushroom here, okay? We have the Fairy Ink Cap with Subtlety, number 22. Okay, Subtlety, number 22. Really connecting with the subtleties of life, really connecting with the subtlety, the subtle energies around you. Noticing the signs and synchronicities all around you because they're there. And maybe connecting with the fairy realm. Some of you might have been fairies in the past, or you have a connection to fairies. I don't know how, but like it just came through that way. Okay. But the subtleties, yeah, there's paying attention to the subtleties with meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. You will be able, you're awakening to the subtleties within yourself and within your life, within your space, within your heart space, I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what your animal spirit is. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've had this one come out before in a reading. It says personal choice. So do this right now with me, okay? Just give yourself a second or two. It says, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine right now? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Embrace these qualities. So that's actually wonderful. This is a personal choice for you. So if there is a specific animal that you have connected with or do connect to pretty often, or whatever it is that comes to your mind right away at this very moment, that is the animal spirit who wants to come through for you for 2025. And that is the animal that has a message for you in 2025. Okay. Let's see, we've got this beautiful Enchanted Blossoms card. I love these cards. I love these cards. I love these cards. Ooh, look at this grace. Yellow jasmine. That's the, oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. That's the plant here. And then it says two-tailed pasha, which is the beautiful butterfly dragon, so to speak. Look at the reds and the yellows and the oranges. It really catches my eyes. And then I'm sure that this is a beautiful, if you've smelled jasmine flowers before, ooh, it smells so good. So connect with the jasmine scent, the jasmine essential oil, jasmine flowers, maybe grow jasmine, or there's jasmine teas, maybe Japanese tea, like loose leaf tea with the jasmine. That might be of real benefit for you to utilize through 2025 to connect with yourself, your inner workings, your inner soul. Do something different. And then this grace, there's a divine grace that's bestowed upon you, pile number 2. You are diving deep spiritually in this year, 2025. And you're being graced this opportunity to know yourself inside and out completely. Oh, I love this. Okay, there's more. There's more. Okay, so this is an ascended, I'm sorry, not an ascended master. This is an archangel. It's Shekinah with the number 39. Can you see that? I don't know what's up with the autofocus. It's probably because if I'm doing this for the year, it's hard to focus on like a full year all at once. I will be breaking down into trimesters and kind of like going through a quick overview of the trimesters for you, like the first 4 months, second 4 months, and third 4 months. Shekinah, I don't actually know what she's connected with, but she's got this silver hue to her, silver and gold, and then these beautiful pink flowers all around her, and she holds the earth within her hands, kind of. She's like grasping or holding the earth. Maybe she's an earth, she's a guide for the earth, but I'm going to take a look at this in the book as well. I didn't necessarily do this for pile number 1, but for your group, for some reason, I'm just being drawn to read from the book. So the Archangel Fire Oracle book. Let's see, she is number 39. 39. Divine Mother. Yeah, oh, your group is being graced. Your group. I love your group. I love each and every pile. I love each and every group. I love you all. So it says Divine Mother. The feminine aspect of Archangel Metatron, Shekinah, refers to the energy of the divine feminine. The actual word in Hebrew means presence of God or glory of God. She is also known as the dwelling or God, or the settling of God, and she represents the epitome of universal matriarchal unconditional love. Wow. I'm not going to read all of it, but this, oh my gosh. You are awakening to this energy, the feminine, divine energy within yourself, whether male or female. It doesn't matter who you are, but what you are has both aspects of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And there is a beautiful cosmic mix of both of these together that makes you you. And I think that your divine feminine has been suppressed in the past. Again, whether or not you're male, female, trans, bi, whatever, doesn't matter. It's the energies within you. This energy is waking up. This energy is coming through. You are connecting to your inner self, to your inner intuition, and it is amazing. You're really beautiful. You're strong. You're lovely. I don't know. I would love to get to know you guys. Whoever pile number 2, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. Okay. We've got vast vistas. You see that? And it says expand your horizons. Again, this is just another affirmation. It's connecting you with that channeled message of learning, expansion. Expand your mind, expand your horizons, go travel, go visit new places, go take classes that you never thought that you'd take before, dance classes, Pilates, anything. Moving your body is a big one, moving your mind also. So mathematics, STEM classes, things that you thought that you never would be able to do in your lifetime. And I don't care how old you are or how young you are, you can always learn something new. Always. So if you're 80 something years old watching this, you can still go online and take courses. You can do online courses. You could do in-person courses if you like that better. There's a lot of classes out there. It's so fun to learn. And maybe you'll learn something so new and it'll just spark that creativity within you that you already are. You are that creative force. So it's really just like that creative force is moving in. Okay. Let's see. We've got spirituality with Neptune. Wow. Talking about spiritual group. Okay, it says a star forms a window into another universe. There is a window opening somewhere in your psyche. Step through and activate your dream or your imagination to experience extraordinary dreams, spiritual creativity, and a profound connection with the cosmos. Yeah. Guys, there's a portal of opportunity. There's multiple portals of opportunity happening in 2025 for you. Step through that window of experience. Don't be afraid to jump into the threshold of the new experiences. And then we've got this card. This is the Energy Oracle card. It says patience. Be patient with yourself through this whole process of learning and expansion and growth. Patience. And that looks like mother time, father time, the number 16. That may be of significance to you. Okay. Ooh, let's take a look at your tarot cards. A few more tarot cards for us, please, for 2025. Pile number 2, your year, your overview. What is it going to look like? So Champion of Wands, that was in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, and then 7 of Pentacles. Okay, that patience is coming through. 7 of Pentacles, you're building something, you're creating something. And then 4 of Cups. Okay, let's stop there for a second. So we've got the Champion of Wands, that's the Knight of Wands in reverse, the number 33. We have 22 and 33, lots of spiritual ascended masters types of numbers. When it's in reverse, it can mean that maybe there was like a blockage to your creativity for a little while, or you're just like, you weren't feeling confident within yourself. You didn't think that you could do the things you wanted to do because of either your age, your gender, your it could be anything. Your race, your spiritual connections or spiritual connection, your it could be anything. And it feels like, at least in when I'm doing this reading for you guys, it feels like a little bit of frustration because you felt like you were at a standstill, or you felt like you just were incapable of doing something new. And that's okay. Maybe that was like, this is the beginning of the year or something, or maybe you feel like that right now. But 2025, Nine of Swords, there's like an end of this worry, the end of feeling less than, and the end of feeling, because you had the Eight of Swords as well. Don't forget that. So it's like you are releasing the worry, the anxiety, the stuckness, the fear, the frustration. You are releasing that, especially within the first couple of months, within the first moon cycle or two. And remember that you are really trying to just clear some of the clutter, clear away some of this clutter before creating something new. Clean slate, trying to do a clean slate. And then the Seven of Pentacles is like a sign of impending abundance. It's happening. It's already happening, guys. You are coming into an abundant future. You don't even know. You have no idea how amazing this is going to be for you guys. Seven of Pentacles. You may be a little frustrated because things are just like, you've done a lot of, internal work. You've done a lot of work and you're still waiting. But this is like right over the patience. See the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, and you open it up, there's patience right there. So you are being asked to be patient, and asked to meditate. The Four of Cups is a suggestion that you sit and meditate. You make your life a living prayer, a living meditation. Again, that brings you into more joy, more love, more awareness. Okay, I think that is it. We're going to go into the next section, which is going to be the first 4 months of, so the first trimester of 2025. I'll see you there. I'm just going to clear this away and we'll start. Okay, pile number 2. We are looking at your first 4 months, January, February, March, and April of 2025. And I'm just kind of like quickly shuffling your tarot deck because we will be using some of these. Oops, wow, I am. Yeah, I just need to shuffle a little bit better here. And these are really big for my hands, so I'm having a little difficult time to do this, but it shall get done. Okay, so I think that should be fine. So we've got January through April. We're going to do some tea leaves here for you, just a couple of them to give us an idea of what these first 4 months are going to look like. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Again, maybe this is like the research portion of starting like something new. Maybe you are beginning a new class. And then dogs, greeting or getting together with friends. Okay, seek out information that will help you and getting together with friends. Sometimes when you get together with friends, it's nice because you can bounce ideas off of one another and really like, it's kind of like a brainstorming session. So that might be something too to think about, like maybe a collaboration with friends, getting together with friends, something that like you guys will all do together. That might be fun. And if that's not the case, then it's just kind of like asking you, I do think, didn't dogs come through for you guys? Let me see. Yeah, it says dogs as companions. That's hilarious. That was in the channeled messages for you. Dogs as companions, and the dogs came out as like 2 dogs right here as companions. So maybe it's just like a year of getting together with like-minded souls. And if you don't have those like-minded souls around you, go online, go out, start a new class, start a new thing, something new for you. Okay, let's see what the world. Wow. Okay, let's do a few more here. Justice, and then Four of Pentacles. Okay, and then let's just do a couple more here. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Nine of Cups. Whoa. And then all these came out. The Lovers, Six of Pentacles, and Death. Whoa, that was a lot that just came through really quickly. Ooh. Okay, let me just take a look at this real quick. So I'm just gonna have to like adjust this a little bit more, just so you can see everything. Because I wasn't expecting this many cards to come flying out. Okay, there we go. So the World, Justice, and Four of Pentacles. So you guys, there is something that is coming to completion. The World is a completion, a card of completion coming full circle. And yeah, and Justice, this is like because you've done a lot of inner work. The Four of Pentacles, there's something that you might have been holding on to. You feel pretty stable, actually, in the first 4 months of 2025. And that's good. You feel pretty stable, a little bit more secure financially, a little bit more secure in your home and life, your home life. And it looks like, though, with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, and Death. Okay, so Nine of Cups in reverse. What I'm really getting actually with the Nine of Cups, and this is just from like an intuitive notion, it's not necessarily the reverse of the Nine of Cups, but what I'm getting intuitively is that you're not going to be like doing things on your own in 2025. It's like, yeah, you're doing your own inner work and your meditation on your own and stuff like that, but then you're doing like this collaboration, you're connecting with friends, you're forming new relationships, new friendships, and it's going to be a year of collaboration. Because the Nine of Cups is usually like a wish fulfilled, or like satisfaction for a job well done and all that, and like and just feeling like satisfied. And I think like this, there is a little bit of like maybe dissatisfaction in some part of your life. So the answer to that is to go out and learn new things, to go out and do things that you would never do, that you would never have thought of doing, or you thought of doing it and you have never allowed yourself to do it. So that's the intuitive notion that I'm getting from the Nine of Cups in reverse. With the Lovers, this is a choice that you're making. The Six of Pentacles is you're being graced with this opportunity, actually. And the Death card is a death and rebirth card. So there is something that is coming to completion, and you're clearing that up, clearing the way for the new opportunities to come. Okay. I'm going to clear this off, and we'll see the second trimester, the next 4 months of the year for you in 2025. I'll be right back. I'm back, and this is pile number 2's second trimester of 2025 with May, June, July, and August. We're kind of just taking a look at those 4 months quickly and taking a couple of tea leaves and then a couple of these tarot cards. So what is it that pile number 2 should know as an overview? Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. For pile number 2, second trimester. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yikes, that's some like intense energies right there. And then the top one was door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So despite all this, like the dagger and the club, which sounds very like harsh, like certain harsh energies, there are opportunities even through the harshness of the potential harshness of these energies. And I don't think it's actually going to be that bad. Let's take a look at your tarot cards just to get an idea of like what May through August is going to look like in 2025 for pile number 2. Whoa. Okay. 4 of Swords in the reverse position. Oops. The Moon. Ooh, okay. That gives me a little bit more information. Okay, and then we're going to keep on going here. Get another card. Woo! Wow. Okay, Devil in reverse. The Moon and Devil in reverse. Okay. Let's take a look. We've got 7 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. Oops. 8 of Swords upright. So I'm not going to lie, there are some heavy energies that are mostly in your mind space, mind and emotions. It's affecting your mind and emotions. And it's like I kept on hearing like there's no rest for the wicked. There's no rest for the wicked. And I think those are like kind of the energies that are almost like attacking you. There might be people or energies that are attacking you at this point, and it's not like, it's just something to be aware of, and it's not even like a full-on personal attack. Don't ever take things personally, because you can see the bigger view, especially being so spiritual. You can see the bigger view and the bigger reason why there's certain things happening in your life. And I think that's the biggest thing to remember, because there may be some tense situation. There may be some like, you know, energies that make you a little distraught, make you a little anxious, make you a little like on edge about certain things. And yet, and you may like enter into another like, you know, smaller dark night of the soul. Not that it's going to be a long dark night or anything like that, but it's going to just show you some more of those energies that need to be released. And or people, relationships, your job, family, whatever needs to be released at this time, the things that are holding you back, these energies are just like draining you of your vitality. So it's kind of like you have to just see things from a more objective standpoint, and understand that your intuition is correct. Your intuition is correct, and make the right choices for yourself regardless of what others think. Don't make decisions based off of what other people want you to do. It may be really hard for you to stand in your power. It is very important for you to stand in your power and to stand your ground. Despite what other people and what situations are going on, stand your ground. Do not let people or situations walk all over you. You know, but the Devil in reverse, that's actually really good. The 7 of Cups in reverse is actually really good in some ways. It's just the 10 of Swords in reverse. So you're still releasing things, right? You're releasing temptations. You're releasing some like really harsh energies that have like stabbed you in the back in the past, and really a lot of confusion and delusion. Those energies are being released. You're highly intuitive right now. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to your intuition. You know what's going on. Okay, so let's take a look now. I'm going to clear this and see your 3rd trimester. Pile number 2. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, pile number 2. This is your 3rd trimester of 2025, and we'll take a couple of tea leaves. I just pre-shuffled this again, and let's take a look. Okay, so what is it? We're just going to take a couple of tea leaves. What is it that you need to know? Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And then romance, celebration, and party. Okay. Well, after that second trimester, it seems like things are lightening up a little bit. And we had that in the channel messages, that your energy really corresponds with the moon energy. Your intuition is heightened, and you're starting to lighten up a bit, right? There's a lightness in the air in 2025. If that feels good for you, eating lighter as well. So that came through the channel messages, and I just decided to reiterate that to you, especially during this third trimester. Okay, let's take a look at the energies. The Champion of Wands. Look at that. It turned right side up. Okay, we've got the Champion of Pentacles, which is in reverse. Oh. The Oracle of Pentacles. Let me put that there. The Champion of Cups. Wow, you got a lot of champions. And then the Two of Wands. And then, oh, and then we got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Wow, really letting things go here. There's a lot of go get 'em type of energies. With the champions are the knights. So you got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. And if you remember that the Knight of Wands was reversed before, now you have the confidence. And the third trimester, the Champion of Wands actually turned right side up, and it's the number 33. The Champion of Pentacles is in reverse though, so there may still be like some sluggishness. Oh, what I'm gonna say is, you might not like this, but have patience. Have patience with yourself, because changing things in the physical can be a little bit slower than changing things in the energetic fields, in the metaphysical, right? So it might take a little bit longer, and it might just be like, oh my God, when is this going to happen? But you got the Oracle of Pentacles, that's the Queen of Pentacles. So you are coming into a beautiful, more abundant time. That's, you're just going to love it. You're going to feel like a lot more stable, a lot more abundant, a lot more, you're coming into your divine feminine here as well. In the Oracle of Pentacles, divine feminine, your femininity is going to come out and be shown. It's going to exude this beautiful love, unconditional love and lightness to everyone. And in that reason, you are going to have a lot more opportunities. The world is your oyster. With the Two of Wands, that's what it is. Like, the world is your oyster. You have so many more opportunities coming to you. With the Champion of Cups, there's an offering happening here. And with these fish, going with the flow, kind of celebrating life, loving something, loving the opportunities that you're getting. See this full moon again? You got the full moon again here. And then the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands in reverse, releasing the Ten of Wands from your back, releasing you've come to the end of the road with something, right? And for your finance and your career and your relationships, they're all turning around. You're becoming more confident in yourself. At the end of 2025, you can sure as heck know that you are on the right path. You can sure as heck know, even now, receiving this information now, that you are on the right path. You are going to succeed. And you're learning. The 2025 for you is a year of learning, okay? Learning who you are, what you like doing, what you want to put your energy into, and releasing that which no longer serves you. So it's like you're getting these opportunities to release, let go, and then, learn and expand. So release, let go, learn, expand, release, let go, learn, expand. It's like this pushing and pulling and blah, blah, blah. It's, it feels good. Yeah. This is good for you guys. What a beautiful year in review, 2025. pile number 2. I really hope that you did enjoy this reading. Please give me a thumbs up and go down to the comments. Let me know how this resonated with you, or just come back to this in another year. Let me know how it resonated for you in 2025. Let me know how I can do better for Brahmaloka Tarot and for you guys in the future. And otherwise, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Jai Ma. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading 2025, your year in detail, finance, career, relationships, and more. If you chose this pile, then this is going to be your significator card. This is the medicine wheel, not the numbers 30, and with cycle. You have this double-pointed rhodochrosite stone. And we will take a couple more of these tarot cards. This is the Osho Zen tarot deck, and we'll take maybe a couple of significator cards from this. I do have channeled messages for each and every pile, so right now that's what I'm going to do. I will read the channeled messages for your group to you, and then we'll dive into your 2025 year overview. Okay, so 2025, I've got a whole bunch of stuff for you here. 1 page for each and every group. So pile 3, I heard Arcturian activations, angelic guidance, 4th dimension to 5th dimension and beyond, playful, and then I saw and heard PlayStation. Some of you were or are gamers or enjoy games, and it doesn't have to be PlayStation or Xbox or computer games. It could also be what I wrote down: good old cards, board games, drinking games, flip cup, etc. I don't know why I put flip cup. It's like reminds me of my college past. Red caps. I put red caps. Sea of red, blood red. Past karmas of excessive tears and bloodshed, conflicts and tyranny. Escaped, and now you're here. Good changes are coming. You are heavily supported. Stay warm. You may be a bit cold and dry in your body, and it can cause sinus and respiratory symptoms and dry, creaky, achy joints. Yin yoga and hot baths would be good for you. Your group, this is general, so take what resonates. Then I wrote down Passion of Christ, San Cristobal, Saint Guadalupe, Argentina, Canada, Iraq, Palestine. I wrote down Saint Germain. You maybe have a connection with Saint Germain. And also you have a connection to many masters, many ancestors. Yes, they are here with you, guiding the way through 2025, a portal of expansion, an extension of self. I wrote down Achilles, Great Britain, and then knowledge beyond worlds. Those are your channeled messages so far, group pile 3. And let's take a look here. So we've got the medicine wheel with cycle, and the medicine wheel is connected to the indigenous tribes of North and South America. I don't know if it's beyond that, but I do know that the medicine wheel is slightly different looking on this card than what I have become acquainted with over the years. Usually, like, these are in different positions, but nevertheless, these are signifying the 4 directions, and the colors are different colors of races and continents. And then they have different guardian animals and the different directions. So something to do with the cycles. Okay. Let's see from your tarot cards if there's anything that wants to pop out for you. Just kind of like a significator card, 1 or 2 cards here. Whoa, there's way too many cards here. Okay, let me just do that once again. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so you got 2 here, and they were in reverse. But what I'm feeling for your group actually is that the reverse is actually like a more accentuated version of the upright. That's the energetic feeling that I'm getting. So This is the Page of Cups in reverse, but again, it's more accentuated version of the upright. And then I have the Judgment card, Beyond Illusion, with the number 20 here, and that's also accentuated. Okay, so Page of Cups and Judgment. There's something connecting to, so there's definitely something connected to your karmas, your past, and being judged, connected to your inner child as well. There's something connecting to your inner child and being like uncaged or like let out. And I don't know what this whole cage thing is. I feel like maybe at one point you felt trapped, and maybe you do still feel that kind of trap, but it's more of it's an illusion. It says beyond illusion here. So you're actually like going beyond illusion, pile 3. And this connects to the throat chakra, at least like what I'm seeing here, because the throat chakra has the thyroid in it, and the thyroid does look like a butterfly. So yeah, there's a transformation within your throat chakra that's occurring right now. I have smaller cards here. We'll do the smaller cards first and then kind of like dive into the other cards. So these smaller cards, there's one chakra card and then one like meditation card. So let's see what this one is here. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Limitations. You're breaking a cycle. You're breaking a karmic cycle. That's what I'm hearing right now. You're breaking a karmic cycle. And then we have the throat chakra. Look at that. With Larimar and listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So there is the throat chakra is opening up. There's something releasing from your throat chakra. You're being released from this cage or this like illusory imprisonment that you yourself have placed yourself in, or maybe past karmic cycles you were a prisoner of some sort. That's what I'm getting right now. So it's very interesting because you're transcending these limitations now. You're breaking free the chains of these past cycles. You're no longer going to, you're like jumping into a new timeline without any of these limitations, like a clean slate. I can see this like white background that's just like a clean slate starting fresh, or a black background, like, you know, whatever you use for like a painting, you know, the canvas that's either white or black in the back, and it's just like just fresh, clean slate. So this is every group, every pile got a crystal, and this is the crystal for your group. This crystal, you could work with it for the duration of 2025. It may be something that you want to keep on you, on your person, or in your pocket, or wear it as jewelry, or just like, you know, if it's too expensive, because I don't know what this one is. If it's too expensive, then you can just call in the spirit of this crystal, and that would still work as well. It's called ametrine. So it's that purple and orangey yellow color. It says energetic, intuitive, and connected. A combination of amethyst and citrine, ametrine opens the pathways between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. With a sunny disposition, this stone can alleviate stress during challenging life transitions. With the ability to go beyond the surface, ametrine brings the shadowy parts of us to light, healing deep wounds and trauma by confronting them directly. Ametrine encourages you to hop into the driver's seat and take control over your life. Aiding in discernment and clarity, ametrine gives you the confidence to take the lead. It's connected to Libra, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay, if that's of any significance to you. It's a beautiful, ametrine is beautiful. I think I might buy some ametrine soon. Okay, we have, I think we're going to do the cosmic timing card. So this cosmic timing card is a time of the year that you should pay more special attention to in 2025. Hold on one second. I'm getting really, really hot, and that's when the energy starts like really, yeah, the energy starts like flowing through my body, and I'm just like, I'm just so hot. And then I have the heaters on. I put them on again because I was getting cold, and now I'm hot because I'm doing your reading. So hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So, where was I? I was at the cosmic timing card. Let's take a look at the cosmic timing card for you in January. So that's just what, like right around the corner here in January. You may be watching this in January. So this is a really important time for you right now. You know what I'm also getting kind of for your group? Maybe I should wait to say this. No, I think I'll just say it. So, you know how January is like one of the darker times of year. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it may not be the same for you where you live, but January is cold and dark and like sometimes if you're in an area where you get snow, it could be snowy, it could be rainy, it could just be like really dark. So this energy kind of like brings me into like this coveted or covered space. It feels like a level or a layer of protection right now, and it feels like entering the void, the great mystery, the void, this darkness, this mother's womb, so to speak. So I don't know how that connects right now, but it just feels like really comforting, and like you're really highly protected, kind of like as if you were in a mother's womb right now, just incubating, like ready, waiting for the right time, maybe a period of hibernation, so to speak. Okay, let's take a look at, this is a archetype card. So this may be something that an archetype that you see within yourself or that you see in others, maybe reflected at you from your experiences in life. You may want to just work with this archetype throughout the year in 2025, and this may give you a little bit more information. You could journal about it, you could see how it works within your own life. So let's see what it is. We got the Temple. There's just this wave of relaxation and relaxing energy coming over me, kind of like, yeah, like a divine mother's hug. When I see this, it's like you're creating this space within yourself, this temple, the sacredness within yourself. You're taking your power back. Let's keep on looking. And this connects with the so that all that green, like these greens and blues are really coming out. So I did say it connects with the throat chakra, but also with the heart chakra. This is connecting to your heart chakra right here. And with that yellow color, with the yellows, it connects to your personal power center, which is the third chakra, your solar plexus chakra. Okay. Read up on chakras if you don't know much about it. It's really interesting because they do connect with a lot of a lot of healing modalities in the world, and there's maybe differences of opinion where the chakras are placed and what's, how many chakras there actually are. It's just interesting if you're new to this world of energy to start like learning a little bit more about it. But I feel like your group is already very well aware of your energetic centers and your energetic connection with all that is. Okay, so we have a whole bunch more of these cards. I wanted to do the rune card next. So this is learning runes with me because I want to learn runes, and this is a wonderful card, like deck of cards to learn runes. So let's see what this rune is for you, and this is connecting to the entirety, like the overview of 2025. Okay, so this is the letter Z, and it says algaes, but the pronunciation says Elhaz rune. But I think like I've heard people say algaes rune. It might just be a difference in how people say it. It's rune 15. The theme is elk, which says guardians. Keywords are refuge, protection, safety, sanctuary, guardians, and trust. Magical working is protection, summoning guardians, creating safe space, building good instincts. And then the key phrase is safe and protected space. Didn't we just talk about that? Take advantage of natural defenses, allies with your best interest at heart, be alert and keep your wits. The letter Z. That doesn't look like the letter Z to me, but that's so I'm going to say it like from what I've heard before, the algaes room. Level of protection with guardians, the elk, the stag. Yeah, I can see your group like connected to two different spirit animal protectors, and I should probably do the spirit animal, this one next. So do you see how this medicine wheel and this medicine wheel are very similar, but there's just a little bit of a difference? So the north facing, so this is the direction of north. This is the one that I'm used to. So the direction of the direction of north has the white buffalo. The direction of east has this eagle guardian. The direction of south has this wolf guardian, and then the direction of west has this bear. And what I'm seeing for your group specifically is actually, because this one has the this looks like a deer, I see a white stag and a big grizzly brown bear that's like protecting you. That's your protector. That are your protectors, your spirit animals, your spirit guides. It may be something that you're connected to, and if not, then maybe you'd want to connect with these two spirit animals that came through energetically during this reading for your group. But let's take a look at this and just see like what other spirit animal wants to come through. Yeah, your group is highly intuitive. We have the raven with shaman. Look at that. So it says, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. See? The void. Glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Yeah, the great mystery, the void. It's like you're entering into this dark space. It's not scary, guys. It's really actually beautiful. The void is a highly protected, like a space of potential, a space of creation. Just think of a divine mother's womb, or a mother's womb where the child sits there, lives there in that protected space with all the nourishment and food that's needed and the blood supply and everything for it. It's like being nourished and nurtured and protected for those 9 months. That's how I'm feeling for your group. It's like you're being nourished and nurtured and protected and fortified right now, so that when you decide to move out of the void, you enter into this kind of like a new timeline, a new life. And this void is helping you to break the chains of the past, whatever that means for you. Okay. We have a couple of cards. Let's do this one here. This is the spirit tree that wanted to come through for you guys, for your group. So the tree spirit is the European beech. The European beech. I'm going to take a look at that in the Oracle book. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah. So the tree, the Wisdom of Trees Oracle. So European beech. I'm just going to read a quick little part of it. It is under the flower, fruit, and seed. So the power underneath here. European beech is sustenance with number 66. So 66 may be a significant number for you. Maybe you are 66 years old when you're watching this, or maybe you you have a connection to the number 66. Let's see, the European beech with sustenance, and it's called Fagus sylvatica, which is that's the scientific word for it. It says, European beech deva message. My wood has been used for centuries, and my nuts provide food for animals. I hold on to some of my dead leaves each winter to give myself protection from the worst of weather. And I will protect and sustain you too if you wish. Wow. Beech mast, which is the name given to the nuts that the tree bears each autumn, were traditionally fed to pigs to fatten them for market. It can make a coffee substitute. The nuts can be roasted and ground to make a coffee substitute, and oil extracted from them can be used for cooking. It's a disinfectant and astringent in both Native America and Europe. Wow. Okay. So there is, so you're being given sustenance. It's like maybe you had quite the last couple of years. Maybe you've been going through a dark night of the soul, so to speak. Maybe you've been tried. There's been a lot of trials and tribulations during the past couple of years, or even like the past couple of decades. It could have been a really long time that you've been like battling these cycles, battling this karma, and these karmic ties, these karmic bonds and relationships. If so, I'm very sorry that you had to do that. But it seems like it wasn't all for naught. Like there is a reason for it, and I think you guys are very much aware of that. You guys are very much aware of why you were tested so much, because if you weren't tested that much, you wouldn't be as powerful as you are now. And right now you're being heavily protected by these amazing guardians, by the white stag and the brown bear and all these other protectors and the raven. So there's a connection to that great void. There's a connection to this powerful universal protection that's happening in 2025 for you, so that you can create the life that you wish, so that you can move on from some of these more destructive bonds, okay, and destructive cords. They're being dissolved as we speak. Let's take a look at this card. This card is one of the Ascended Masters. So let's take a look at which Ascended Master has come through for your group. And I might look in the book depending on, who comes through for you. So we have Lady Portia with overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right. Okay, Lady Portia coming through for Team Pile 3. 2025 is going to be amazing. You are releasing so many of your limitations. I think like 2025 is that release, that ultimate release, and 2026 and beyond is going to be like magnificent, amazing for you guys on so many levels. So, Lady Portia, look at these protection and releasing limitations. You guys are like, yeah, you guys are, I can see the magicians of your life. I can see that. Let's see, this is an Archangel card. Let's see what you got for that one. Okay, so it's Mirabelle. And look at that. That's she's looking through a mirror. There's an owl that signifies wisdom. She has that silvery color to her. The moon is full. Those blues and greens are coming out again, and the silvers. So it's really coming back into that darker, like more calm, quiet space of contemplation. Let's see what Mirabelle says in the book. I am interested to see that. So the number 30, 26, 29, 30. And she is the archangel, one of the archangels of the silver ray, which connects to the soul star chakra, which is 15 to 20 centimeters above the head. That's what it says over here, if you're able to see that. Okay, crystal association is silver, hematite, galena, phenakite, magnetite, and meteorite. Essential oil is star jasmine. Okay. And sigil is the star constellation, maybe, that you're going to connect to. So Mirabelle, which is reflection. It's no coincidence that Mirabelle's name sounds like mirror ball. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Is it Mirabal? Maybe. Like a glitter ball reflecting endless sparkles of light, the silver blue lunaresque Mirabelle helps to illuminate the divine feminine aspect of grace within us. In doing so, she helps balance, cleanse, and purify our spirit. As we gaze into her mirror, we look deeply into our own soul self and slip beneath the mercurial waters of the unknown. We are then able to move with more flexibility, relishing the freedom activated by this angel. Clarity and discernment, alignment and divine timing, all is perfect. The message down here says life is a mirror. What are your outer circumstances reflecting back at you? What can you learn from these experiences? Yeah, I'm not going to keep on reading any more of that because it goes on for a couple of pages. You could get this Archangel Fire Oracle book if you'd like to, but this Archangel for 2025, you can work with her. You can work with just reflecting and connecting to the connecting to your soul self. Maybe writing in a journal if you're interested in doing that, or you could, if you're more connected with audio, you're more auditory, you could also just start doing like a vlog or audio entries every day or every week or something like that, just to kind of like give yourself a little bit of an outlet. And this will also help with the throat chakra to open up. It'll give you yourself an outlet to express that which you're noticing in the signs and synchronicities all around you, what you're noticing as a reflection from the outer world as part of the inner world, which is within you. So that may be something that would be interesting to do in 2025 for you guys. Pile number 3. And you do have a lot of angelic guidance. Actually, when I read the channel messages, you have Arcturian activations and angelic guidance. and fourth to fifth dimension and beyond. So like, you know, leveling up, there's definitely a glow up for you. I don't know why a lot of people say that, but that's kind of like what's coming through. You may understand that there's a glow up happening for you. There's a leveling up happening for you. And during this time, you are being heavily protected because you are so unbelievably regarded in the spiritual realm. You are one of the angels. You are one of the Arcturians. You are one of them. You are one of their own. You are part of the divine universal mother space. You are part of all of that. So I think that you're being heavily protected because you are such a strong divine presence here on earth. Okay, let's take a look. I wanted to do the mushroom card now, so the mushroom spirits wanted to come out as well for each and every group. So let's see what your mushroom is. Number 36, you have 30, and then 36, you have 3s and 6s. Okay, so it says dead man's fingers with timing. Dead man's fingers with timing. Interesting. Look how they're coming up out of the ground too. That's so interesting. If I saw that out in the wild, that'd be so nuts to see. Dead man's fingers. That is a mushroom? That's crazy. That's a fruiting body right there. But timing. It's time to let go of the dead and long gone energies. It's time to let go of those energies and move beyond all of that. Move beyond all of that. Okay, let's do this one here. The Enchanted Blossoms. This is a butterfly dragon. This person who created this deck drew butterflies into dragons, and then it's also a blossom as well. So, ooh, I really like this one. This one kind of looks like a monarch here, but it says it is a green-veined Charaxes. I don't know. And it says friendship here. So with the freesia, that's a beautiful blossom here, purple blossom, and then the yellow in the center there, that big, bright, orangey, yellowy orange dragon right there too. So friendship, connecting with others during this time, finding friendship within the non-human spiritual world also, like really coming into contact with those who want to assist you from other realms, from other dimensions, these are your allies, these are your friends from other places. Like you have a lot of friends around the universe and universes, like so there's friendship here. They're all here to help you because you've helped them. It's that idea of reciprocity, right? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, we've got the Thinking Woman with number 47. 47 may be an important number for you. You may be 47 when you're watching this, or you have a connection with the number 4 and 7. Stability and spirituality right there. The Thinking Woman. Okay, going back to Maribel, and then going back to the temple, and going back to this silence, this void space. When you enter into that space, it's like the universe is giving you this allowance of time as a cushion to help you to contemplate your life's questions, your life, and the workings of the universe. And the Thinking Woman is showing how you're connecting to your mind and your heart space and expressing it, that feminine expression, expressing it into this world somehow, some way, maybe in the form of writing a journal, maybe in the form of singing or verbalizing it, just like saying it out loud, maybe in the form of connecting with friends and, you know, brainstorming, connecting with them, talking about your passions and desires and your wants and your needs, and, you know, kind of like bouncing ideas off of one another with friends around. So that's what I'm getting for that. Okay, so we've got, and then do you see that there's a butterfly here too? So there is like a transformative, I think 2025 is going to be a year of like great transformation, and you are going to transcend so many limiting beliefs, and things that you never thought were possible are going to become possible for you in 2025. You are releasing all the limiting beliefs, breaking free of the chains of illusion, breaking free of these bondages, of the karmic bondages and karmic ties that no longer suit you. They're just holding you back now. Holding you back. They're part of the past. Dead man's fingers. Timing. Like, this is the right timing. Here, now, right now. You can do this. We have rejuvenating rain with clear the past and heal the present. How many times we have to affirm this? This is clearing your past, healing the present, rejuvenating rain. Yeah, the rain. Remember that like bluish color, that cooling off, because I think, like, you know, in the channeled messages, I was getting a lot of like excessive tears, past karmas of bloodshed, conflict, tyranny, how you escaped, and then now you're here. You are heavily supported. Stay warm. You may be a bit cold and dry in your body, and you can have that can cause sinus and respiratory symptoms and dry, creaky, achy joints. So, like, the and it said here that yin yoga and hot baths would be good for your group. So it's connecting you with the element of water. Water is coming through for you really strongly, because I think in the past you've been like really heated up, really dry, really hot, burning up in some way. Like, it just feels like a lot of oppression and lack and grief and fighting in your past. You're ready to like release all that from your body, from your energetic body. You've been carrying that around for God knows how long. I don't know, but it's been way too long. So we're going to take a look at this one. This is mindset with Mercury. Full moon again. See the full moons? Yep. And we've got the cooler colors, but then we got the like orangey red fox. It says a fox surveys the landscape. Notice the way you assess and interpret a situation. Discover a new, more objective perspective by writing in a journal. We said that. Talking to a trusted counselor or friend. We said that as well. Reading or learning. And most of all, find clarity by listening to your inner wisdom. Listening to your inner wisdom. Look at that. Yeah. This is, and Mercury is the, like, it connects with communication. So yeah, communication, connecting to the throat chakra and this transcendence. Yeah. Oh, pile number 3, you guys are really transcending all limitations in 2025. You're breaking free, my friends. You've probably been working on this for a very long time, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're like really tired right now, but you're being helped and heavily protected. So it's not like you're doing this at all on your own anymore. You're not on your own. You're not alone. You have friends. You have friends who are helping you from this realm and other realms and other worlds, and whether or not you believe in that, you do, and you can call upon them anytime that you are in a pickle and you need some help. They're here for you. They know being a human is not easy. They've been watching. Whew. Wow. Okay, we're gonna do a few more of these cards here. Okay, let's take a look at your card. 2025 overview. What is it that pile 3 needs to know? Okay, so we'll go from the bottom. The dream. And I think this is the 6 of Cups, and that's in reverse. And again, I think for your group is very interesting that the energies are wanting to come through as like just an accentuated version, a very strong version of the upright. Even if it's in reverse, it's kind of just saying like, pay attention to me. Like this is really important to focus, like to know what's going on. So this is the dream. Let's put this here. We have slowing down. That is the Knight of Pentacles, slowing down. Yeah. We've got healing, which is the King of Cups. And then we have receptivity, the Queen of Cups. Oops, and I have to probably just put something over this here to censor it. Okay. I don't really have anything else. I'm going to use this red cap. It was in your channeled messages that you have red caps. I don't know if it meant like a red mushroom cap, but lo and behold, there it is. So we have the King and Queen of Cups that came out. We have the dream. So we have the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Really, wow, look at the cooling energy, the slowing down, the connection to the past, letting go of the past karmic bonds and relations, and really connecting to your masculine and feminine emotional energies, how strong you are. You are so incredibly powerful. You are mastering your emotions. You are mastering your emotions in this lifetime. You are here to slow down. I know maybe some of you guys have been like on turbo speed over the past couple of years. Like everything's just rush, 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 rush. And like it feels like that's been your mode for centuries, for a long, long time. Not even just in this lifetime, but this lifetime for sure. You've been like unable to relax and slow down. And really, this is like, especially with in reverse, it's like asking you to slow down, to take a breath, to breathe, to really, zoom out and objectively view your life, objectively view your surroundings, objectively view the emotions that are residing within you. And it looks like, from these two coming out together, healing and receptivity, that connection with the masculine and feminine emotional body, all of it coming together and really it's like this level of healing, this level up that I don't think that you have ever come quite close to in other lifetimes. And now you are. You're healing on like the emotional body level. You're healing not only emotionally, but physically. You're slowing down. It's actually incredibly beautiful. 2025 is going to be a very incredibly healing year for you. And it's going to give you the time to heal and to pursue other things. Maybe to contemplate like, what next? What do I want to create? How do I want to do my life for the next however many years? It's never too late to start something new. This year, 2025, is a portal of expansion. We had that in the channeled messages for you. An extension of self, knowledge beyond worlds. Your intuition is correct. You are coming into contact with your true self, your highest self, the highest version of yourself. And it's a beautiful experience, a beautiful world. Don't be afraid and do not doubt yourself. Don't be afraid of this void. There's no need to fear the void, no need to fear the slowing down, no need to fear any of this. It's a gift. Even if you feel maybe like, oh gosh, why do I have to slow down? You know, you've been so busy and, you know, trying so hard. Maybe ask the question, what for and why? And how can I be more sustained in this lifetime? How can I have create the sustenance for myself? How can I sustain myself in this lifetime? And it's not always up to you. It's like the divine mother, the divinity within yourself, the universe is helping you at this time. It's not like you have to do this all alone. You're not doing it alone. This is really important for you to understand that you are not alone and you're heavily supported and you are heavily protected during this time. Okay, what I'm going to do now is clear the table here and let's take a look at the first, second, and third trimester of 2025, and we'll just like kind of quickly go into a little bit more detail for each trimester, and then we'll end it at that. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. This is your first trimester, pile number 3 for 2025. It's January, February, March, and April. We will take a couple of tea leaves from this tea leaf deck, and then we'll also, I already pre-shuffled the tarot deck again, just so that we can start fresh. So for 2025, first trimester, pile number 3, what is it that you guys should know? Lighthearted, carefree time with Jug. And then great happiness with Harp. Wow. Good. This is, yeah. I feel the energies of just like a breath of fresh air, like like you can just relax and release. Okay, we've got the Empress with creativity in reverse. Okay, remember that I'm just like seeing these energies as being just like, again, a very strong indicator that we just have to pay more attention to this one. So I'm reading it upright. Even when it's in reverse, it's like giving me the upright, just like, look at me. This is really important. So creativity, the Empress, abundance. Whoa. Okay, we've got the 4 of Swords with postponement. We've got the 3 of Wands with experiencing. That's in reverse. Let's take a look at a few more things here. Moment to moment, the 2 of Pentacles. Integration with Temperance. And, whoa, and then the 7 of Swords with politics. That's that tricky energy, the trickster energy. So the Jug and Harp, really, really good to see that. Lighthearted, carefree time and great happiness. I think you're going to feel a lot more light and creative and excited about life. You're going to really be able to rest a little bit more and experience more expansion and excitement. Like I do feel like the world is your oyster. You're able to move forward in some of your pursuits, your endeavors. The the number 3 is really important to your group. I'm hearing 369. I'm also hearing 666. Actually, I'm going to look up the number 666, an angel number 666, because it's coming through right now for you. Okay, angel number 666. Meaning. So in numerology, the angel number 666 is a sign to find balance and refocus on what's important in life. Yeah, it's all about balance. And you did get the integration card, so that's the temperance card. You may be wanting, so I do feel like the tricky energy is that you may not like to slow down as much as you're going to be slowing down in 2025. This is a more spiritual and contemplative year for you, pile number 3. 2025 is a time when you're going to be really, getting to the truth of the matter of like, the source of truth, the source within. You're going to find that temple space and find the what's really at the heart of the issue, heart of the matter. You're going to your heart space and questioning everything, so the only thing with that may be tricky is that all of this, you may just not want to slow down as much, because you're used to like go, 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 and your body hasn't really, there's going to be like a huge transformation within your body and mind and your heart space, because you haven't like really had this chance at all to be able to like slow down and relax and let your nervous system really like reset. So I feel like that's really what's happening here for you in the first trimester of 2025. And it's actually really good. Like that's the only tricky thing, is that you just may have some mind stuff going on and you just like don't want to rest. Write it out, use your intellect. You are highly intuitive, highly intellectual, group number 3. So use it for your benefit. Yeah, use it for your benefit. Okay, we're going to take this out and check out the second trimester for you. Okay, so we have the second trimester for pile number 3 on the table: May, June, July, and August. So we will take a couple of tea leaves once again to check for the overall themes for these 4 months, the second trimester in 2025. We're going to do this one. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Or what I'm hearing is a stubborn, aggressive energy. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. I pre-shuffled them again, but I'm doing it on. Okay, we've got the Fool in reverse. Again, just really accentuating the upright position of the Fool. We've got possibilities, the Two of Wands, possibilities in reverse. But then it's like upright, like just really paying attention to that. Upright. Okay, we've got Courage with Strength, the number 8. And we have Fighting, the Knight of, what is that? The Knight of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups with Celebration, that's in reverse. And then Ordinariness, the 8 of Pentacles, reversed. Okay, so that's like a lot of like, pay attention to this. Okay, there is a little bit of a stubborn energy or stubborn person, depending on your situation. It may actually be a stubborn person. It may be you that's stubborn. I don't know, but it just may be like a stubborn energy within your body and mind space. Remember, you are the one that's breaking the chains of the karmic bonds, the karmic past. You're the one that's breaking these cycles. And it's no easy thing for anyone to do. You're very powerful. You can do this. It's just a little sticky, icky, stubborn energy. But look at this, like with the Fool and possibilities, the Two of Wands, with courage and strength, you have like a lot of power. You have, and you know this, and you're okay with like jumping in with full faith that the universe has your back because you know it. You can feel it, you can sense it. You have friends, you have allies, you have so many protectors and helpers that are helping you during this time of great transition, great expansion. There is, this tug of war that's happening within you, or even around you. But I feel like just keep on doing the work, keep on connecting with your friends, with others, celebrate all the little wins along the way so that you don't feel like you're just getting bogged down by these heavy energies. And just know that you're more powerful than you think you are. And you're breaking these karmic ties. The Eight of Pentacles is like, just do your work, mastering yourself, mastering your work, mastering like another level of mastery that you are coming into awareness. You are mastering your emotions. You're a master over your life. You're mastering your life. During this time, you're really coming into yourself. You know exactly who you are in 2025. Okay. And so I think, like, just if you need help, seek out more help. If don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. There's all these support groups around. You can talk to a therapist. You could talk to a friend. You can just connect with your friends. Again, brainstorm with your friends. Write it out in a journal. Pray to universal consciousness, source energy, to God, if you like that word, whatever is like of a higher energy. You can pray, you can meditate, because this isn't, you're definitely moving on from this energy. It does take a lot of willpower and courage, but you have already shown the universe that you're ready to leap into the unknown, because you're ready to like see what other possibilities there are out there. Excuse me, I got the hiccups and the burps all of a sudden, all at once. That just usually means like there's a lot of energy that's being released from the body. So when I'm doing like these readings, sometimes that can happen. So I'm very sorry if you are hearing me like hiccuping and burping at the same time. It's kind of weird. It feels weird. So I'm going to clear this off. We'll see your third trimester. And yeah, that's wonderful. I'll see you in a sec. Your third trimester, 2025, pile number 3, September, October, November, and December. We will take a couple of tea leaves once again. Just kind of get an overview of what that is. Love, and then frying pan, trouble and accusations, and scales, keep your life in balance. Okay. Love, frying pan, and scales. Something's getting heated in love. Pile number 3. What is that about? Okay, we'll take a look. What is it? Okay, Thunderbolt. That is the Tower. Then we have understanding in reverse. That's important for us to remember, that I'm reading them like they're like upright and with a huge sign saying, really focus on me. So understanding, that's the Page of Cups. We have abundance. That's the King of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Wands with participation. Oops, let me see. I gotta do this here. Got a few more here. Then we have the Mind with the Page of Swords, and then receptivity with the Queen of Cups. We had the Queen of Cups coming out before, remember, in the first part, the first section. So, wow, what a huge trimester. Those 4 months, there's definitely like the scales are shifting. You are learning how to break free from, you are really learning how to, break free from the chains of the past, and you've let your childlike self out of the cage, so to speak. So you have a lot more like creative thoughts and ideas that are coming through, which is going to bring in a lot more abundance here and stability. Yeah, you are definitely connecting to that experience of abundance and material abundance, not just like an abundance in finances, abundance in wealth and health and status. So there's a lot more that's going to be coming to you at the end of this 2025 year. The last trimester of 2025 is just going to be like super transformative, and there's going to be some shakeups, definitely things that are like a little you just feel like, oh God, what's going on? But anything that's been like unstable and unhealthy for you is like going to fall away. That's probably the frying pan. Just like some of those heated moments, heated situations, people who heat you up and don't make you feel good. That's gonna all fall away, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually really good. I really like this Tower card because it shows like this person, if you see this, all these people who are like falling out, but then you see how there's someone here this person is in a seated meditation, kind of like the Buddha, very, very still, while there's a fire going on. There's a fire going up the Shushumna. So I think there's like a level of awakening that's happening for you during 2025, nearing the end of 2025 for sure. And then we've got the Four of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups. A celebration of sorts. Yeah. Did I say that this was the Page of Swords? No, this is the Page of Cups. You're mastering your, not mastering, but you're like coming into connection with the things that you love. I'm sorry if I said something wrong, but you're also connecting to that childlike mind space and creativity. So so this could actually be over here too. So the Page of Swords, yeah, we're seeing that you just have all these like creative ideas, creative thoughts. Your inner child has become awakened, and you're like letting all these like really fresh, amazing ideas come out, and your freedom of expression is really being mastered. You're able to like bring out your expressions into physical reality, and that will bring you a lot of happiness and joy and balance. So you're coming into balance, definitely coming into balance at the end of this year, this 2025 year. Wow. Yeah. Time to celebrate. Definitely time to celebrate. I think that's all I'm gonna say for your group here, pile number 3. I really appreciate that you have stayed the course and watched this all the way through. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a reading from me. I am trying to do twice a week readings, and I've been really focusing more on the shorts recently, but definitely trying to do twice a week readings. And if I can't do that, then at least once a week. It hasn't been the same this month. It's just been really crazy, but that's what I'm trying to do. So I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful year ahead of you. Let me know in the comment section if this has resonated with you at all. And yeah, Jai Ma, bye for now. I realized that I did not do the yes or no questions at the end of each pile that I read. So with the pendulum here, I want you guys to really focus. You can stop the video now if you need to focus on a yes or no question in your mind about the year 2025. And I will ask the pendulum the question or the yes or no, and it'll give me either a yes or no for you guys. Take it or leave it. But this is kind of like just in addition to everything else that we have already gone through for each pile. So for pile number 1, and let's just ask, let's calibrate this. So please, pendulum, tell me what a yes would look like. Okay, can you see that? It's going in a clockwise circular motion. Okay, can you please tell me what a no would look like? Okay, can you see that? It's going up and down. Okay. For pile number 1, what is the answer to their yes or no question? It says yes. Okay. Pile number 2, what is the answer to their yes or no question? No. Pile number 3, what is the answer to their yes or no question? That's interesting. What is that one? It's going in reverse. Let's try this again. Pile number 3, what is the answer to their yes or no question? No. Okay. Oops. Well, it's like a yes or no. Nope. It's no. Okay. So I hope that helps with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this 2025 reading in detail. Go down to the comment section. Let me know if it all resonated with you, or if take it or leave it. If some of it resonated with you, I'd love to know which parts. And I really wish you a happy new year. Bye for now. Jai Ma.